Welcome back, and let's go ahead and take another look at those current temperatures as you're getting up and getting out the door this morning. It is another mild start to the day. Temperatures ranging anywhere from 57 degrees in Fairfield as well as Centerville, up towards 63 degrees down in Macon as well as out towards Keokuk and as well as Brookfield. We are going to be looking for very similar conditions to what we just saw yesterday. Now we do have some cloud cover as we're getting started off this morning, but eventually plenty of sunshine is going to be headed our way this afternoon, and it could get a little bit warm for a few of us in areas like Ottumwa as well as Keokuk in the up towards 84 degrees with light winds out of the east today at just 5 to 10 miles an hour. It's not going to really help cool us down. It's going to end up feeling rather warm, especially as we get later in the day and we pick up our dew points just a little bit more to make it a little bit more humid for the area. As for tonight, we are going to be seeing very similar conditions once again. Temperatures in the mid and upper 50s near 60 degrees with some mostly clear skies and those winds out of the east at just 5 to 10 miles an hour continuing. So it's going to be a very pleasant evening for our area. Tomorrow, once again, very similar conditions to start off. We're going to see a bit of a change in the forecast as we go from Friday morning into the afternoon and evening hours. It's going to be a bit of the opposite compared to what we saw today, where we start off with cloud cover and with sunny skies. On Friday, we're going to start off with sunny skies, end up with some cloud cover, and eventually deal with rainfall, but temperatures still hovering right around 80 degrees. Now, that change is also going to include Saturday, which involves our chance for some strong to potentially severe storms. Now, what we have here from the Storm Prediction Center is a marginal outlook for severe weather over the area and then a slight risk outlook over the I-35 corridor. Once again, that's going to be the focal point for most of the severe weather, and even some of our newer models are starting to indicate a more northerly trajectory of that storm system, which will force a lot of that severe potential to stay in towards Nebraska as well as western and southwestern Iowa. But we have to keep an eye on where that frontal boundary is going to set up, because that's going to be important and decide where and when those storms are really going to start firing up. Our main threats are going to be in the form of hail as well as winds. Rainfall amounts have started to fall with the decrease in thunderstorm potential for the area. So taking a look at the futurecast, cold front starts to drop down, but we have to pay attention to this rising warm front, because where that sets up is going to be where we're finding most of that severe potential. And taking a look at where it's going, it is taking that more northerly progression up there towards the I-35 corridor and then along I-80 as well. But we are looking at showers as well as a couple pop-up and isolated thunderstorms beginning across the area in the early afternoon hours. We're going to add in some extra moisture to the area, a little fuel to the fire, and create a couple more scattered to widespread thunderstorm potential opportunities. But here with the low pressure system, it is taking more of a northerly projection, and by the time it pulls into the area, it's 9 p.m. Sun is starting to go down, and as that happens, the fuel starts to leave the area. The instability in the atmosphere, the warm air isn't going to be so apparent as the cold front works its way through. Now, rainfall amounts will be around ½ of an inch for some widespread amounts, but we are going to be looking for a quick cool down heading into the start of next week as well. Now, stick with us. We'll be right back.